everybody, it's Sarah, aka Yellow, back again. I tried starting this stream, but then I had a friend text me, I had to reply, so I'm redoing it. Basically, this stream is about how to increase your strength in Kingdom Hearts. I'm going to try and make this as fast as I can. In Kingdom Hearts, Unchained Cross, leveling up does not equal getting stronger automatically. What leveling up gets you is more avatar coins, which you can buy the different nodes and avatar boards. It increases all your AP, so if you see you're leveling up soon, you might want to make sure to like use all your AP before it's gone. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. You want to make sure you use all your AP before you level up to take advantage of having, you know, a full new redone AP bar. And the other thing it will do is unlock avatar boards. So, okay, avatar boards. How you get started with avatar boards is you click on the avatar board. Doesn't matter which one, okay? You have AP nodes, which increase max AP. This does it by 1. HP boards increase max HP by 5. And cost, increase Keyblade cost capacity by 1. Okay? So that is how you increase those things. AP will allow you to do more missions and things that cost AP. So right now I'm at 186 AP. If I was to unlock a new one, it would give me one more. HP obviously increases your max HP, always good. In case anyone playing doesn't know, HP is hit points. It's how much health you have in the game. Cost is each medal has a cost to equip it on a Keyblade. So you increasing your Keyblade's cost basically means that you can put more medals on it of like a higher cost value. So that way it can have just better medals without you necessarily needing to lower the cost of the medal. Okay, so that is how you level up certain things using the avatar boards. And then the avatar boards also have avatar parts. And then at the end of it, you will get a title. Which again, a title is if you click on your face, right down here where it says titles, you can click on it and you can edit it and go down the list and select whatever you want. It's a long list. You can change the nameplate how you want. I have Unarmed Queen with this orange. So that is how to do avatar boards. Again, each of them is different. This hair one has an AP cost, AP item, AP HP. Next one has AP cost, AP item, AP. So each one has different things, and they're all good. It's not a bad thing getting them, okay? So you want to get as many as you can. Okay, so that's how to get stronger using the avatar board. The rest of it, everything else, leveling up really does not have much to do with your actual strength and how well you're doing. That's going to be based on your medals and your equipment. So, your equipment, okay. What you want to do is select whatever Keyblade you want. It's going to tell you the things that you need to level it up. Right now, because it's in white, I could level it up. If I press strengthen, it'll tell me what I get for leveling up. It might not seem like much, but it adds up over time. And you want to make sure that any Keyblades that you're using or you think you're going to be using, really, I think plus 35 is the maximum it was for a while. They just upped it to be more than that. I don't know exactly how much. But like, so plus 28 might sound like a lot, but it's not really that great overall. So, I mean, it's not okay, Sleeping Lion. Keyblade level up. I need 2 Electrum ore. I have 0. So I can't level it up. So it's at plus 6. Okay? Starlight Keyblade level up. I could potentially level this guy up. Okay? If I do that, it increases 2 of my slots. Okay? Sometimes, let me cancel it. Sometimes if you go to level it up, oh my god, 4 power gems, 9 each. It didn't do this time, but I wasn't sure. But it, as an example, this like attack gauge, sometimes the attack gauge will go up, which means that the base attack gauges that the Keyblade has will get more, which is good. So leveling up your Keyblade is very important. Okay, you do it with as you saw, those power gems and magic gems and like before you get to a very high level, you do it with like item drops throughout the level. You'll see you gain random like items. Let me see how many so things like spring water, forest mushrooms, creative bulb, starry sand, broken biscuit, all those things. Those things. You must be leveling your Keyblades up. I would recommend you try and keep all of them at about the same level, but that's up to you. But if you're not leveling up your Keyblades, you're not getting the bonuses. And it might not seem like a lot, like, you know, the 2.4 there, or the 2.5 or whatever. It might not seem like a lot. It really adds up. You know, it only goes up. That goes 0.02. It goes up. This one down here also goes 0.02. So, you know, and these things are expensive to get, not easy. If you play the game for a while, you know, it's not easy to get power gems, speed gems, and magic gems. So it might not seem like you want to spend 5 gems at a total of 0.04 things, but in actuality, these things really add up, and it adds to the damage that you're doing. So be smart about it, but if you're not leveling up your Keyblades, that's number 1. Level up your Keyblades. Just go for it, okay? Once you get to the point where leveling costs the gems, then you want to be a little bit more picky about what you do. But honestly, a lot of them are just it just uses stuff you're going to have a lot of. Use them. Level up your Keyblades. Don't be shy about it. Okay. Now that that's done, we go to the medal list. Because medals is really important. Okay, let me just get out of this. So, this is how you level up a medal, okay? You take one. I'm just going to take this top guy here. HD Final Form Sword. Okay? Now, at the top is the actual level. That should be the max level that it can be is on the right. The level that it's at is on the left, okay? Because he's a 6-star level, because he has 6 stars, his max is 100. There is no reason to not have your guys be at the max level that they can be. It gives them the most strength and defense that they can have, okay? So you always want to be doing that. Also, okay, you can use, if you sort it by EXP medals, these medals, all of these guys, are the EXP medals you use to level up your medals, okay? So, today, so much get from me that I can use to really show you guys an example. This is for something good. Hey, okay, so she is at Nova level 2 in green. Excellent, we can use her. Okay, come on in. Okay. I'm gonna just search. Okay, cool. So I had one of her previously. Okay, so this is perfect. Okay, the one that I had previously is at level 43 of 80. Okay, she has 1 yellow dot. That's because I got one of her before and I leveled it up with her. If you have a medal that's the exact same name up there and the exact same star, and you put it in and you level it up, you're gonna see, because I'm gonna do it, it gives you another dot. Okay, this is important because when a medal's at 6 stars, when you have all the dots full, and then the next one, so you need a total of 6. So to clarify, in order to do what I'm saying, you need 7 of the same medal, okay? Because it's the one that you're using, 5 dots, and then another one to unlock the Nova. So once you do that, you unlock the Nova. Doing that boosts your Nova attack by 1 level. When you maximize a Metals Nova, then it boosts your Nova by 5 levels. Okay? I know it's a little bit confusing. I'll show you when we get into level. But I want to point out that right now, that's her strength, 4657. Her defense is 6482. It's yellow because she has something that's boosting it. That's a trait. Every time you add a metal to itself, you get a trait. You can decide whether you want to keep the one you have, or swap it for the new one it randomly gives you. That's totally up to you. And then her cost is 14. And her damage is times 1.47. Also, with each dot, it adds a little bit to the damage. Again, you know, all these things add up. You do the Keyblade up, and you get a little bit more percentage, like multiplication damage. You know, the damage for each of the metals adds up, okay? So, I'm going to close this. I'm going to show you the new one. She's down here. You can see she's at a lower level. She doesn't have as much strength or defense. She doesn't have a trait. She doesn't have any dots. So this is what we're going to do. You saw in advance she's green and a special attack bonus of level 2. You say, okay. We look for her. Okay? There she is. You look at this. KHUx, 5-star. Right there. Right there. This. KHUx, 5-star. You want to make sure you're adding it to the correct one. So you want to be adding the new one with nothing to the one that has something. So I go like this. It's got to be in that first slot. Okay? First slot. And it says you get a trait because it's going to randomly do another trait. And it's going to give me level up. You say, move so you can say, press the level up button right there. Fused metals includes 3-star metals or higher. This is just a warning to let you know if you're using a 3-star metal. Typically, it's fine. You know you're doing stuff, okay? She's going to... To me, I think it's not very good, so I'm going to skip it. Poison juice will be lost. Okay. So, now everything is blinking yellow, increased. So her level increased, her strength and defense increased. Okay? That was because that each metal gives her a small amount of EXP. So she got a dot because it was herself, okay? But she also got EXP. Now I'm going to say EXP. Okay. You can press optimize, and it will automatically put in the experience medals that it thinks is the best choice. You also don't have to do that. If you're like, hey, you know, if you're like me and you have a lot of, let me go all the way down here. If you have a lot of these guys are worth a whole lot of EXP, you may want to use one of those just to get rid of them, or even 2. And then maybe you want to use something else, because those typically don't use by themselves. Let's do a plane. Oh, we don't even need another plane. That's not even. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, we see it's red there, which means it can't get any more. Okay, you want to press level up. Yes, we want to do this. I could tap the screen to quicken this, but just, you know, letting it happen. Okay, so now she's at the max. That she can be for her level. Okay? Now, I could wait for her to get another one of her and add it and then evolve her. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to evolve her now, just so that you see. You tap on the metal, you press evolve. A metal cannot be evolved if it's not fully leveled up, okay? So we would not be able to evolve her if she wasn't fully leveled up, okay? Because she is fully leveled up, I can now press evolve. I'm just going to say evolve this metal. Now what you're going to see, what it is now, level 80 to 80, we'll go to 1 of 100. The strength will go to that, defense to that, cost to that, and all this other kind of stuff is going to happen as well, okay? These are all the metals required to level up her specifically. I didn't mean to tap on it, but yeah, those are 2 metals, because you see them. I have a lot of them, because I just bought last week's event, and they had something in it that just gave you, like, a lot of all the different EXP medals and evolve medals and stuff if you just did this easy quest, which was amazing. So yeah, so I did the quest a lot, so I got, not even a lot, honestly. I did the quest maybe 10 times, and I got, like, 400. It was honestly ridiculous, but whatever. So, yeah. So, I'm going to press evolve, so you guys see she's going to get stronger now. her cost is going to go up. Now instead of costing 14 to put her in my Keyblade, she costs 46. Okay, so it's significantly more. Now, that being said, this is what you can do at this point, okay? You want to, again, make her, just for the sake of it, I'll do optimize, just so you guys can see how this works. You'll notice that the required money is 400 right now. The money required to level them up is lower the level is. When it gets a higher level, it's more money. When you get to be, you know, more in the game, you know, I have 215 million money. It doesn't matter. You get a lot of money and you can use it how you want. It's not going to be a problem. I'm going to just speed this up just so you can see that it can get sped up. I'm going to optimize it again to use the same 5 slots. This time it's 29,000 instead of 400 money. So, you know, it might be more worthwhile to use, like, you know, one of those 3 Huey, Dewey, and Louie medals instead of doing it this way. But just to show you, optimize works as well. Some people don't want to scroll. It's not worth the time. You just want to optimize. Either way, it's fine. Now she's at level 100, okay? Once she's at level 100, sort, undo that, okay? One thing we want to do is put cost, okay? You have these Sid medals. You should be getting these Sid medals every day, okay? I think you can get 3 free a day if you go in the quest board. I'll show you where that is. You can upgrade them to be 5, and you can upgrade the 5s to be 10s. The maximum you can lower cost for medal for is 20. So 2 10 Sids, okay, will be the max. If you want to do it, you know, 5, you can do that as well until you get to negative 20. But again, you don't have to do it for all 20. I'm just going to level this up so you guys can see. I always reduce the cost by 20 if I'm working on leveling up medals, just because, why not? Make it the best you can. So yeah, so now her cost is negative 20, which means that the put her on a Keyblade is 26 instead of 46, which is excellent. These medals increase strength. The Dales increase strength by 150, 25, and 5. The Chips increase defense by 150, 25, and 5. Now, to be quite honest with you, these medals are not very easy to get. They're kind of a pain to get. I'm not going to be wasting them on this Aerith medal, which is a 2 Nova and not really that good of a medal, honestly. What you can do is you can up your strength and defense by 100. So you can say, excuse me, by 1,000. So you can say plus. So what I do is I would do 5 of the one kind. Okay, level it up. Once that's done, get out of here. Once you do that, then I do one more of the 150s and then 4 of the 25s. And that total, so 6 of these and 4 of these gets you the 1,000 mark without wasting any. Like, if you were to use 7 of these, you would technically be wasting 50 of a strength boost. And like I said, they're pretty hard to come by, so you don't really want to be wasting it. Any strength boost you give and any defense boost you give is great, but remember there's a maximum bonus of 1,000. You cannot go over 1,000. If you use it, right, it'll let you use it if it's not full. If you need 5 more, if you're at, 995 strength boost, and you put in this 150, it will let you do it, but you're only getting 5 of it. So be careful with that. Don't waste your medals, okay? So, went over the EXP, went over the cost, we went over the boost. Okay, we went over how to evolve your medals, and let me see here. I think the next thing to go over is the how to put a skill on it. So we know that a trait goes on a medal when you add the same medal to it. Okay. Now, to be fair, if I got the same Aerith medal that I pulled when you guys saw, I would not be able to give her a dot. I'd have to level her up and evolve her first because she's 6 stars now. So it needs to be the same star and the same name. Okay, that's very important. That's how you get a new dot in the medal. If you don't do it that way, it won't give you a dot. It will just use the medals pure EXP. So you don't want to use medals just experience. You want to make sure to be getting that dot if you need it. Okay. And then once you get all these unlocked, and then you unlock this, okay? Unlocking that is what gives you 1 extra level on your Nova. Maxing it, maxing the medal's Nova level, is what gives you 5 extra levels on your Nova. So technically speaking, for every medal that you have, your Nova can potentially have an additional 6 levels. It's not easy to do, for sure. The only way to get these dots without actually having another medal is to use... Oh, is it Boost? I think it is my... Yeah, is to use this guy. Fantasia Mickey B. It boosts the special attack of a... It's a combination of the Evolve medals for the 5-star of... These guys. He's a combination of that. And you need 5 Boomstick medals to evolve them. Right now I only have 3. And then that gives you 1 of them, which will give you 1 dot in the thing. So you want to use them sparingly. Be careful with how you do it because they're not easy to get, and you don't want to waste it on like a small level medal. Like again, this is like 2. At this point in the game, they just introduced level 8. But level 7 was the strongest. I would say don't use it on anything less than 5 minimum. But honestly, I wouldn't even use the dots unless it was a level 7 personally. Because, like, I have level 7 medals at each, so it doesn't really... And you're going to be using your level 6 and 7s Just my piece. Now then, what was I going to say? Oh yes, let me move my face here. The skill over here, that is the Scrooge McDuck medals. They are found under EXP, okay? Because they give you experience. And this one grants poison. It tells you the skill there. It tells you the total level, the trigger rate, and what it does. Okay? If you in the menu, into, hang on 1 second, I'm sorry. Help, into medals, and into skills, okay? It's going to list all of the skills, what it does, and when it's triggered. Some of them are triggered when unleashing so this one says triggered when unleashing normal single target attack, normal group attack, and special attack. A special attack is when you use the medal's special skill, like you, if my face was it, like you would swipe up, like to use it. A regular attack is when you're just tapping on the enemy. So you want to make sure that you know how to trigger it and how you play and what you want to do, because a lot of the ones that are like triggered when unleashing normal single target attacks. A normal single target attack is not you using the medal, actually. Okay, so you want to be sure. Okay, so that being said, I am going to give her Sleep Plus. Raises strength by 1. Yes, sure. So it says, I'm sorry, I pressed it, so it went too fast. Okay, cast sleep with single group or special attack, so cast no matter what, has a shorter duration than the original skill. Okay, so it's Sleep Plus. It has a total of 15 levels, trigger rate 6. So I just decided that's a skill I'm going to give to it, okay? I'm going to say level up. Infuse medals, yes. Attempt to infuse medal with Sleep Plus, success rate 100%. It will ask you this all the time, whether it has a skill or not, okay? So, be sure you want to do it, because why not? Let's go for it. Stack, so they are going to take up a bunch of your medal inventory space. So, put them on your medals, especially because, like, if there's things that, you know, you might need it for, there might be a challenge. It's like trigger Sleep Plus in this level. You know, you need Sleep Plus equipped on somebody to do it, you know? So, don't feel like, you know, you gotta be, you know, careful about it too much. Like, I would say for these ones, the Scrooge McDuck ones where he's holding out the pop like this, these are like really, really good skills. They're the 6-star ones. I would save them for like special medals that you feel like you're using a lot or that you really like. But like these guys, you know, the 5-star and below, it's fine. You know, like the 5-star are good. Like these 3-star guys, they're just gonna be sleep, poison, paralysis, whatever. So anyway, now KHUx has a lower cost. The 2 dogs. Oh, this is something else you should know. The special attack right here, this symbol, this indicates that it's 1 starburst, that she attacks 1 enemy. Okay? Hang on. Okay. This symbol, the 3 starburst, indicate that they attack random enemies. Like so, I think he does 13 hits, 12 hits. So he does 12 hits just randomly to each of the different enemies, okay? Not 12 to each, but like 12 total, and he just goes back and forth randomly. And then is this one, which is everybody. So this is, so she will attack everybody with all of her hits. So there's single target, random target, and everybody. Okay, so that's 3 different attacks. Because when you see the orange, it's maxed out, okay? So strength plus 1,000, she has maxed out. Defense plus 1,000, she has maxed out. Remember, this yellow means she's getting a boost, so we know, oh, I lied to you. Why does she have that boost? Oh, sometimes when you pull a medal, it actually comes with, like, a boosted strength or defense or something, so that's probably where that came from. But yeah, she has a minus 20. She has this unlocked, the Nova, and it's max. So for the level 3, the max is 100%. As you get more, it's more. Oh, thanks, Robin. Nice to meet you. As you get stronger in the game, well, not stronger in the game. As you get better medals, you are going to see that this is higher. Like, I believe the 7 tier is 200 at max. So yeah. And if you, whatever medal you share, your party members can then use it on their quests. If you're not in a party, it'll randomly come up on other people's. Like I'm sharing her right now. It's very nice music. It's A+. So yeah. And then this lock, if you lock it, you won't be able to sell it or use it to level up or anything. Stronger in the game. Because I think a lot of people feel that if they just push to level up, how come the audio acts up a lot? Like it's real loud at times. I'm sorry, I have no idea. I have no idea why it's real loud. But yeah. So, again, it's not your level. Like, I'm level 308, which is awesome, but, like, that only helps with the avatar boards and unlocking the nodes for the avatar boards. If you want to really get stronger, you need to be leveling up your medals like how I showed you, and you need to be leveling up your Keyblades as well. Now, that being said, you might not have good Keyblades. As you play through the story mode, you're going to be unlocking more Keyblades. Starlight, the Keyblade that you start out with, is a very good Keyblade. I highly recommend leveling it up as much as you can and using it because it has all 3 colors on it. It's good for most situations. Don't forget to also equip a medal on your pet, okay? You go to, well, first speaking of your pet, press your pet's face, go to gear, and press optimize. You always want to press that optimize so that way your pet is doing different things. You press the tricks button, and it has all these different things that it can help you with, okay? So make sure to be taking advantage of that. That's going to just help you be more powerful. And in in addition to that, you have the spirit over there. That's the spirit medal. I see a lot of people who don't have a medal equipped in the spirit slot. Remember, you have the medals over here. And actually, that's a good point, too. When you first get a Keyblade, you can only equip 3 medals on it. As you level it up, you'll be able to equip more. But make sure to equip that 6th medal. Because then with the friend medal that you select, in the levels that allow you to have one, you have 7 medals you can use, which is going to really help you out. So don't forget about your pet medal, or your spirit medal, whatever. So, yeah, but this Starlight Keyblade is really good. I highly suggest it. You get better ones and different ones, like, as you progress through the story mode. But, yeah, don't neglect leveling up your Keyblade. Remember to level them up. Don't have your best medals, like, I'll show you guys you can sort them by, like, 6 and more. So I say, okay, so these are going to be your best medals. Like, these are what the game thinks is the best. So I highly recommend looking over these, seeing what you can do with them. It's okay to not have them all equipped. It's okay to have other ones equipped on your Keyblade, but these are probably going to be the ones you're going to do the most damage with and stuff. And, you know, the Kyrie, like her and Zion, like they, you know, up upright strength by 2, up, you know, down enemy defense by 3, and all this other stuff they do. So they help your other medals on your Keyblade as well. So, like, everything adds up. You know, when you unlock some cost help in the avatar board, that helps. You know, when you up your Keyblade so that the nodes are, you know, plus 0.02%, that's gonna help. You know, like when you give each a new dot in each of your medals, that's gonna help the multiplier a bit. And like, it seems like a small amount, but it really does add up, and like, that's the way to get stronger and more powerful in the game. Now, that being said, you might be thinking, but Sarah, I have crap medals. So, you need to go to the shop. So, you don't have to spend real money. I'm going to preface that by saying that. You don't have to spend real money. But, these are all going to give you good medals. I recommend right now, it's, you know, if you're watching currently, if this is a newish video, they have this thing called the top drawer deal. The top drawer deal. You spend 1,000 jewels to get 4 medals. You can do it once per day. You will definitely get 1 of 6 medals that are really good. Okay? You can read all the details here, but this is the basic gist of it. So it's something that if you are feeling like you don't have a lot of medals or that you're not doing well, you should be trying for this. You're just gonna get things. If you get the Kyrie or the Zion, I highly recommend using like the ones that I showed you earlier. Hang on. I highly recommend using let me see if I have them. Yeah, attack boost, like 4 or 5, whatever you have, max, and Lux Plus. The max means that it is going to always activate. The trigger rate's going to be 100%. And the Lux Plus, Lux is how you level up in the game, it's how you earn rewards, it's how you climb the ranks and everything. So it's really good. And those medals also help the rest of your medals. Personally suggest. But I'm going to go to home for a second because I know the shop costs jewels. And you might be thinking, you don't have a lot of jewels. So the game actually introduced missions. And by doing the different missions, you can earn jewels. It's like complete quest times 1, etc., whatever. So I'm going to go in just to show you. Go into the quest. And I was told you to show you about the Sid quest. I'll do it now. Special. Daily Sid Medal Challenge. Get up to 3 Sid medals each day. You always want to be doing this because you're going to want the Sid medals. So, you know, it doesn't make sense to not do it. So, I'm going to confirm this. Do this friend medal. Just very briefly. This tends to be a one-room quest where you basically have to kill 3 different chest enemies. So this is my Zion right now. No, excuse me, my Kyrie. So she just did 600,000 damage to that guy. I mean, granted, these guys are low level. I think they're level 25 or something. I mean, it's nothing really, honestly with you. Yeah, level 25. But still, you know, they're good. And see, it ups all these different things for me. Like, and then I get a whole lot of Lux for doing this as well. So I highly recommend that combo if you can pull it off. And any medal that you put first so that, you know, feel like this medal does really good, if you can up the attack, if you can do the attack boost max plus Lux plus, really good combo. I know I said it like 15 times. It's really good. Like, for real. Okay, I'm just gonna this faster. Yeah, Ember, like that's one of those things that you would get to like level up your Keyblades and stuff. I got a Mythril Crystal, Yen Sid, different stuff, whatever. But I got the 3 Sids. So, now... Daily? Oh, it's on it. And I have 3 done. So you can just press collect all from all the tabs. You don't have to go individually. But like, so I just gained 90 jewels from doing that. Every day. And you are getting the missions every day. There are 10 daily missions. So you could get 300 jewels a day from the daily missions. For the weekly missions, you could get 1,000. Because the weekly is for your whole party. So there's 100 jewels for each thing, times 10. So the week just started, so we haven't done anything yet. But yeah. And then this limited thing they just kind of added. I got everything except for this crazy one. We'll see if I can get that. Hopefully I can. We'll see. But anyways. Yeah, so that's a good way to get jewels. Also, remember to check your presents here in the lower corner. I already collected mine for the day. You get jewels for logging in each day. If you're playing the game once a day, you're gonna be getting jewels. So don't feel like you have to spend money on them if you don't want to, or that it's impossible to pull from the shop and to get good medals, because that's not the case. What I would suggest against is if you don't have enough medals to get one of these like EX things within the turns, like you might not want to bother if you're gonna be disappointed. Like, so Vanitas EX is guaranteed within... Oh, it's gonna... So I'm gonna buy more jewels because I faster. Like I have 15,000 jewels, but I don't really want to spend it all on Vanitas or on any of the other guys right now. But I mean, they're here and they're good medals. If you have it, you might want to do that instead. It's entirely up to you. But yeah, so I hope that was, I know I talked a lot, but I hope that was a good summation of how you can level up and get stronger in the game, because I know a lot of people were really, asking me questions about it, and, you know, this game, there's a high learning curve to it. There's not a lot of explanation. So, yeah. Just keep in mind that, you know, you need to be leveling up your medals, your Keyblades. Oh, I didn't show you the Nova. Hang on 1 second. I was talking about the Nova this time. I didn't show you the Nova. Okay. Let me see. Maybe I'll do the next story quest. If it's not anything complicated. Yeah. Cool. We'll do that. Yeah, I'm not completed with the story quest yet because, honestly, they kind of frustrate me. Okay, so we'll do this real quick. So, your Nova, when you're in an actual fight, it appears up here. Oh, God. Okay. Let's do this real quick. Yeah, so that, like, level 177, if I tapped it, it would flash to use. Kyrie's gonna kill everybody before I get a chance to use it, but basically that is the free attack in the game that you get. So when I say level up your Nova, like that's what I mean. So that is like if your Nova is at level 1, that shouldn't be happening if you've been playing the game and leveling up your medals. Like, your Nova should be at a reasonable level. Like, it needs to be high enough that you, like, that's a good gauge of how well you're leveling up just the rest of, a good gauge of just how strong you are. Like, you know, like, level 177 is kind of meh, honestly. It's not really that great. But I mean, it's alright. Like, I you know, haven't unlocked a lot of medals. I don't feel like I have a lot of medals, because I actually started playing this game a while after it released. So there's plenty of people that have much more than I do. I'm not, you know, very high or an expert at all. But I wanted to help out anyway, because, oh my god, go, dude. Oh, and the caution means that they attack you first. So, yeah. I mean, you know, for me, it takes out like, nothing. So, but again, you know, I upped the defense on my medals, and I upped, you know, all the different stats. So now I can run through this, and level 100 guys or 133 guys are nothing. But let me just see this. I'm sorry, I feel like there's like a secret area over here. Okay, but there was nothing there. Cool, cool beans. Can I go past this guy? No. Okay, cool. So we'll finish this. Again, if you press that, when you get... Oh, wait, let me go first. Hey, so that's your Nova attack. So it's a free attack. Look, it killed the wall. But yeah. So, hopefully, this is a good, shorter video than my other one. So you all can kind of get an idea about what's because honestly, yeah, you get avatar points for completing storyboards too, which is good. I mean, story quests, excuse me. Okay. Raid boss appeared. Of course it did. I'm just going to kill him real fast. Raid bosses sort of randomly appear based on, the game, like, calculates how many enemies you fought, and once you fought a certain amount, a raid boss appears. You know, this guy's nothing. Like, for my look, like, these 18,000 is nothing. He's gone. Bye, dude. Okay, cool. So, I'm going to go back to the home screen. So, I showed you how the Nova works in the game. It's a free attack, which is good. Sometimes you might need it. So, you can collect that. I did collect all early. I'll just press those collects. Okay, so, I hope that that more explains how everything ties in terms of leveling up. Much love. And let me know if you have any more questions or need any more help. Hopefully this is gonna help out this time. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. Take care. Mwah. Bye.